The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. I am concerned that too many people are focused too much on money and not on their greatest wealth, which is their education. Finding good partners is the key to success in anything, in business, in marriage, and especially in investing. Never say you cannot afford something. That is a poor man's attitude. Ask how to afford it. Rule number 1. You must know the difference between an asset and a liability, and by assets. If you want to be rich, this is all you need to know. It is rule number 1. It is the only rule. This may sound absurdly simple, but most people have no idea how profound this rule is. Most people struggle financially because they do not know the difference between an asset and a liability. The moment you make passive income and portfolio income a part of your life will change. Those words will become flesh. Real estate investing, even on a very small scale, remains a tried and true means of building an individual's cash flow and wealth. Money is a powerful force. Don't use it against you. If your self-discipline and financial intelligence are low, money will run over you. It will be smarter than you to take over your life. When it comes to money, the only skill most people know is to work hard. When times are bad is when the real entrepreneurs emerge. You will never know true freedom until you achieve financial freedom. Rich people acquire assets. The poor and middle class acquire liabilities that they think are assets, said Rich Dad. Sight is what you see with your eyes. Vision is what you see with your mind. The poor get up every day and go work for money, not taking the time to ask the question, is there another way? The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Financial freedom is available to those who learn about it and work for it. The primary difference between a rich person and poor person is how they manage fear. If you are the kind of person who is waiting for the right thing to happen, you might wait for a long time. It's like waiting for all the traffic lights to be green for 5 miles before starting the trip. Skills make you rich, not theories. If you're working for a good company and you're happy there, and you're being compensated accordingly, and your work satisfies you, you should stay there. So many people say, "Oh, I'm not interested in money." Yet they'll work at a job for 8 hours a day. If you're going to be a winner in life, you have to constantly go beyond your best. To be a successful business owner and investor, You have to be emotionally neutral to winning and losing. Winning and losing are just part of the game. If you want to thrive in today's economy, you must challenge the status quo and get the financial education necessary to succeed. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary. Poor is eternal. People who lie to themselves about investing are the same as overweight people who blame their genes for their obesity. The more I risk being rejected, the better my chances are of being accepted. Many novice real estate investors soon quit the profession and invest in a well-diversified portfolio of bonds. That's because when you invest in real estate, you often see a side of humanity that stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and saving money shelter you from. The philosophy of the rich and the poor is this: the rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. Critics only make you stronger. You have to look at what they are saying as feedback. Sometimes the feedback helps, and other times, it's just noise that can be a distraction. I've seen how money runs people's lives. Don't let that happen to you. Please don't let money run your life. If I have cash and I can't figure a way to put it into real estate or my business, I hold it in gold and silver. Demographics show that we are entering a battle between young and old. I call it the age war. The young want to hang on to their money to grow their families, businesses, and wealth. The old want the tax and investment dollars of the young to sustain their old age. Rich Dad said it was better to work years at creating an asset rather than to spend your life working hard for money to create someone else's asset. Confidence comes from discipline and training. Always start at the end before you begin. Professional investors always have an exit strategy before they invest. Knowing your exit strategy is an important investment fundamental. If you don't like the idea that most of the money spent on lottery tickets supports government programs, you should know that most of the earnings from mutual funds support investment advisors and mutual fund managers' retirement. There are no bad business and investment opportunities, but there are bad entrepreneurs and investors. The best way to predict the future is to study the past or prognosticate. Jobs are a centuries-old concept created during the Industrial Revolution. Despite the reality that we're now deep in the information age, many people are studying for, or working at, or clinging to the industrial age idea of a safe, secure job. Often, the more money you make, the more money you spend. That's why more money doesn't make you rich, assets make you rich. A lot of people are afraid to tell the truth, to say no. That's where toughness comes into play. Toughness is not being a bully. It's having backbone. Often, in the real world, it's not the smart that get ahead, but the bold. It's more important to grow your income than cut your expenses. It's more important to grow your spirit than cut your dreams. Quitting is the easiest thing to do. Success is a poor teacher. We learn the most about ourselves when we fail, so don't be afraid of failing. Failing is part of the process of success. You cannot have success without failure.